Hey everybody, it's me, Ian. Welcome back to Snivy's Unscripted 58, I believe. I'm not sure. But what I am sure is that, yes, once again, I'm sad, and no, it's not having anything to do with Alex, Ish, Isabel. No, completely new set of characters here. Or, not characters, but you know what I'm saying. For a while now, I've had this, little crush on one of my best friends. Her name is Cynthia. She lives like yeah, she lives a few days later. She lives a few houses down my street, and she's like the only person I talk to in my neighborhood. We've been friends ever since like fifth grade when she moved in. She just moved. She wasn't in my school in middle school. I mean in intermediate, because she was at a magnet school, but her parents didn't have enough money to support her for another year in seventh grade, so she then moved to TIG. I didn't have any classes with her, but now in the second semester I have first period with her, which is photography, which I signed up for computer animation, but a lot of other people did too, and they didn't have enough computers, so it's like, oh hey, we're gonna change it to photography. So now she's in my first period class, and yes, I've developed a crush over one of my best friends. So what I did yesterday is I didn't have time to record because I didn't feel like recording that yesterday. What I did was we were just at the nearby park, Jesse Jones. We were walking, and if you want to see how that looks like, you can go watch my A Normal Walk in the Park video. Yeah. You can just go find it by scrolling down my videos. And I was telling her, so, Cynthia. And she's like, yeah? And I'm like, I need to tell you something. And she's like, what is it? And I'm like, oh, well, how do I say this? And she stops me right there, and she's like, I know what you're about to say. I'm like, you do? And she's like, yeah. You like me, don't you? And I'm like, yes, I do. And she's like, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I, 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 I don't think we can do this any longer. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, well, if you're gonna like me, then there's gonna be a lot of complications, and I don't want to deal with all this stress. So I think I don't want us to be friends anymore. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, I think it's for the better. I think it's for the better. Oh, okay, I understand. It's just like, okay. I always knew this day would come. So what now? I guess we go home. I'll see you later. Yeah, later. And we walked home. Alone. See, I'm not angry at her. I understand where she's coming from. She doesn't want to deal with all the stress. I understand. I'm not mad at her in any way. I'm just really sad that I'm losing one of my friends, one of my best friends, to say the least. And it really hurts me because she's been my friend since fifth grade. I'm like in seventh grade now, and now things are going to be awkward between us, as she mentioned. So get that one tear. It's not tears. There's no tears. No tears. I have to show. I have to be the big guy here. I have to understand. I understand Cynthia, and if you ever change your mind, I wouldn't mind, but I'm not expecting you. I mean, I would love for us to go back to being friends. I mean, I don't want just me liking you to ruin our relationship. I mean, if you want to friend zone me, that's fine. I hope things turn out for the better. In other related news, my teacher, my choir teacher, we had to stay after school today, and yes, I'm calling you out, Mr. Broadway. We were talking about, like, because we were getting fit for pre-UIL, or no, UIL, which is like the singing competition thing, and we were getting fitted for like tuxes and stuff like that, and people were talking about like how fat Mr. Broadway is, and he was like, well, I'd rather be fat than to be a brony. And he looks over to me, and like everybody's like, it's not a lot of people, because like it was only like 4 people, or like 6 people in there, not including Mr. Broadway. There's like 6 other students in there. Everyone else was in the other room, in the other choir room. And he looks at me, and he's like, I'm calling him out. No, he didn't say that. He's like, well, I'd rather be fat than to be a brony. And everyone's like, oh, you just got told. And I'm just like, you've been watching my videos, haven't you? And he's like, no, you make videos too? And he's like, and he's like, and I'm like, well, how do you know? And Ismael's like, Mr. Gillette knew. Maybe Gillette told him. And you're like, next time I see Mr. Gillette, who's my old choir teacher in Rayford, or 5th grade and 6th grade, I'm like, I'm going to say, he probably told him about my YouTube channel and how I'm a brony. GG. So, yeah. Why do I have to go through all this? So, yeah, that's it for today. See, I'm sad, but I'm not as sad and as angry as I was in Unscripted 41. Y'all know how that went. But me and Alex are friends again, and it's all cool. But this, I think this is going to go on for a while. Hey, you guys want to see my book? I have a book. It's called Jason, the New Kid. Once upon a time, there was a guy, and he was being rude to people. And he got other people in trouble. And so, everyone gangbanged him. And they all lived happily ever after. And you can see there's a lot of text there. I'm not finished yet. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 pages left. I don't know what I'm going to use it on, though. So, yeah, that's it for today. So, I think I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be in a better attitude. If I'm not already, because, well, I've been cheered up a little, but not all sadness go away. No, if you don't excuse me, I'm going over to Cynthia's head. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. My life is horrible. See you guys later.